always find it so interesting, like how to start these videos. It's like I always want to say hello, which obviously if people see it, then you know the hello is received properly. Otherwise, if it's not, it's just me saying hello to myself, and I'm like, it just it's fine. It just feels a little bit awkward to be saying hello to no one in the moment. But with that being said, hello, welcome. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, a beautiful night, wherever you are. It is a Friday afternoon here in Australia, and the sun is shining, blue skies. I am grateful to be alive, grateful to be breathing. And yeah. I feel like many could relate to what I want to speak about, and then equally obviously many would not understand, and that's totally fine. Like I'm not here to make people understand me. I just want to talk about things. I just think it's funny when I know that what I'm saying could be perceived in a multitude of ways. But yeah, I feel like I have a big mission here whilst I'm alive. It's quite challenging to kind of explain, although like I said, if there will be those who understand what I'm saying, and I hope those are the people that only find this video. But yeah, I had an awakening 6 years ago, and I feel like pretty well since then I kind of had this like inkling of feeling like I'm, you know, here to help awaken the collective. But I probably spent the first 4, maybe 5 years kind of somewhat trying to wake people up, but it was coming from that place of like trying to shake people awake rather than just, you know, living my life and allowing my life to do the awakening, which is where I'm at now. And in my eyes, it's the only way in which you can help the collective awaken. But I feel like I have a big purpose and a big mission here. Without like overcomplicating it, obviously like my purpose is to just exist, right? To just be. And in that beingness is where I'm able to emit a specific frequency in which my presence alone allows others to awaken, quite literally. It's like through the devotion that I have for my own life and all that I do in maintaining my connection with creation. It's like I'm here to be a bridge between the spiritual and the physical, which quite literally means my mission here, my purpose is to walk the path, quite literally. With that connection that I do have, allowing myself to receive all that I am needing to receive, and then walking the path. And in doing so, as I said, like, my presence alone through the frequency that I emit of unconditional love is enough to awaken dormant energy within others to start questioning things. And obviously there's a lot that comes with that, in the sense of, in order for my presence of unconditional love to help awaken others, I obviously first have had to, and still am, and forever will, be on this path of facing my own internal shadows and learning to love and accept and give all aspects of myself the unconditional love that it is deserving of, because it is a part of this creation. It is isness itself, which is right. There's nothing more to it. If something is, then it's deserving of existing. Nothing is not meant to not be here. Everything is here for a reason, including all these quote-unquote negative aspects of the self that we inherit as human beings. But in that path of learning to unconditionally love all aspects of myself, as I walk my path and I encounter others and others encounter me, if I know who I am in the totality of all of me, and I've unconditionally loved my shadow self, then anyone else's shadow that I am met with, I am able to stand strong in my own light, my own unconditional love, and not crumble at the projections in which others may very well try to project onto me to bring me down from that frequency of love, right? Which behind those projections, they would know that that's what they're after. They want that unconditional love, but to see someone else embodying that, and for that to be the mirror in front of them, like, a lot of people don't like that. And the same goes for me, right? Like, everything I say are things that I experience as well, and I have on my path. Like, there are others who are more embodied than me, who I have encountered, that have mirrored to me parts of themselves, and sometimes it's uncomfortable, right? And it's not like, I wouldn't say I've ever projected upon them certain things, but I definitely feel the triggeredness within me of the embodiment that I am seeing within front of me, and 9 times out of 10 I love it, right? Like, I love that aspect, but I think it would be pretty hypocritical to say that I never, like, that what I'm saying doesn't happen to me. Like, obviously it would, and it does, but yeah. It's quite an interesting path, an awakening. It's like, even today, like, as I walk through the shops, I feel not only do I see the different levels of consciousness within people, obviously from myself to others without the hierarchy, but truth be told, there is levels to consciousness and like awareness, right? I don't think we can really deny that. I guess you have like the most unconscious of unconscious people, and then you have like Buddha, right? Like there is a very clear difference in the consciousness in which the two embody. But yeah, even walking through the shops today, like I said, not only do I see it, but like I feel how different I am, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it makes me a little bit sad, but at the same time I know that I don't want to be normal. I know that I don't want to fit in, but a lot of the things, and like I guess that I like believe and perceive and understand, like it's very isolating. The knowings that I have and the truth that I choose to walk, very different from a lot of those who are around me, friends, family, strangers, like everyone. And this is why the awakening path can be so isolating and lonely, because ultimately it is an individual journey. Like it's not something that you really walk with others, although I think in time I will attract those who are on a very, not similar, but like the same level of consciousness as myself, that I can talk to them about all these things and they will understand what I'm saying. It's like they don't have to agree, but like they will understand what I'm talking about, and or be curious to know a little bit more, you know, and vice versa. But yeah, it's like it's just so interesting, bro. Like once you start to see everything for what it is not, I always want to say like for what it is, but like I don't really know what it is, but I know now what it is not, and that is everything that I have been told in my whole life. Like everything is not what it seems. I constantly feel the felt sense of oneness with all things. The inherent non-separateness from all things. Like I'm constantly seeing it and therefore feeling it. It's like learning how to discern though, like what is mine to be felt, and choosing what to feel with others when I want to choose to do that, rather than just being so open that I'm feeling everything, because that is bad spiritual hygiene, and that there is no benefit to that whatsoever for anyone. It's something that I'm still kind of trying my best to kind of refine and like learn how to, you know, I guess be condensed in my own experience, that like nothing or very little outside of me can have any real effect on my internal state of being. interesting. I love my life, and I love everything that I've gone through, and I love it all, as challenging as it's been. And I feel like in time I kind of want to open up a whole lot more about my experiences and what I've learned, and or what I am currently experiencing and learning in real time, etc. Like the whole shebang of me. I do want to speak and just use this as an outlet to just let it out, right? And have people who resonate come across it and have the love and the understanding reciprocated between all of us. And yeah, I think I might leave it there for this one. I hope you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you are in the world, and I will chat to you all in the next one.